this most dangerous game, as they referred to it, was a matter of human hunting. And when a mind control slave such as myself was stripped of clothes and turned loose in the woods, I was then hunted by George Bush, Dick Cheney, and Bill Clinton, among others. But they were the main ones.
You're going to stand right next to me. There you go. And then we're going to have...
There you go.
Got it? Okay.
And if you want the back, you can spread out a little bit.
I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes, yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men.
It was a big year for pedophile movies, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein.
He's saying he's not afraid of 50 Cent. Why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z?
I want everyone to be clear. No one's scared of 50 Cent.
There ain't never been no 50 Cent Jay-Z conversations. It's a huge difference.
50 Cent just stepped into the chat amidst the allegations about Jay-Z being on the Epstein list. And he just made things 10 times worse for Jay and Beyonce by exposing all the other dirty dealings they have had, leading up to this very moment. And to make matters even worse, 50 also revealed that he is currently working with Netflix for another documentary. But this time, it's going to be about Jay-Z. Okay, so this entire mess started when the Department of Justice released 3 million documents from the Jeffrey files, along with 2,000 videos and roughly 180,000 images. The latest batch included mentions of celebrities like Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein. A lot of people were waiting to see Jay-Z on that list way before any of this came out, because there had been rumors about him. But for some reason, it still took people a while to process the fact that he was actually in there. According to an FBI crisis intake report included in the latest release, an anonymous victim who claimed she had been and essayed in several instances throughout the years, said Pusha T was one of her handlers. Also in the report, the victim said she once woke up in a room with Weinstein and Jay-Z with her. The report also stated that because the victim was drugged in both scenarios, her memory was clouded. Now, when this made the headline, a lot of people were gagged, but they definitely weren't surprised. Some people also tried to defend Jay-Z by claiming that he couldn't have possibly been part of Epstein's shenanigans because he was a new artist, but this is actually not the case. I mean, yes, he was a new artist, but he wasn't completely new to people in the industry.
He knew, you know, Jazzo and Jay-Z were in London living it big time back in like 88. They were in this huge, I've born and raised in England, and I never saw an apartment that looked like that in England, or a flat, as we call it. I've never seen that.
They lived there for a little bit?
They were there for like, I don't know, 5 months, something like that.
This is Moni Love confirming that Jay-Z was in London in 1988, living in one of the nicest luxury apartments. Jay-Z was known across the country, especially the East Coast, for being a prolific substance dealer. We are not going to sit back and act like he was not known before 1996. He was very well known. He made several big-time connections before 1996. This man is a horrible person and has always been. So, as y'all can see, that excuse about Jay-Z being new in 1996 is dead. He might have been new to the public, but he wasn't new to the people in the industry. And Epstein was part of the industry at the time. Not only that, Jay-Z went on to become very good friends with Harvey down the line. So clearly, he wasn't trying to distance himself from these men. And to make matters even worse, this video of Kanye seemingly exposing Jay-Z and Pusha for indulging in some nasty industry activities also resurfaced. And this only made things worse for Jay-Z, especially since Kanye specifically also brought up Pusha T.
If you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, oh, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars.
Man.
Liars are now the face of our culture.
Now this, to absolutely no one's surprise, 50 Cent says what was going on, and he didn't hold back from dragging Jay-Z. He posted these weird-looking AI photos of Jay-Z and said in the caption, "Damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files. I gotta do a doc on this stuff." How will the left defend Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z now? Y'all ignored his connection to Diddy. Will y'all ignore him being in the Epstein files? Epstein torturing infants? Girls waking up in front of them not knowing how they got there? This is sick and PD-free. Beyonce has lost 10 million followers on Instagram after Jay-Z's name was exposed in the case of the Epstein files. Anyway, going back to 50 Cent, people weren't really surprised to see him going this hard on Jay-Z because he had been on his neck way before any of this stuff with Epstein even came out. You see, back when Diddy was exposed, 50 made multiple Instagram posts, trolling Jay-Z, and seemingly hinting at him having a hand in whatever Diddy was being accused of. For example, he made this post that said in the caption, "I thought Diddy was a billionaire music mogul. If he's smart, he will file bankruptcy now. Anyone with real money knows why I'm saying this. I'm the best producer for the job, guys. Here come the receipts." He then followed it up with an unflattering meme of Jay-Z's face on a milk jar with a missing label above his head, and wrote in the caption, "Anybody seen Jay, LOL?" Puff said the man ain't answering his phone. But this mess was still very far from over. Several videos of Jay-Z being accused of some wild things, and others of him doing things in compromising situations also resurfaced, and it didn't look good. The first was this video of him coming out of a room full of girls in Diddy's mansion.
So you see how we do it here on Saturday. This is what it's about to be.
The comedian Corey Holcomb also made some wild allegations, accusing Jay-Z and Beyonce of supposedly being involved in mistreating people connected for ritualistic purposes.
Look, y'all talk all that about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was. Damn! Beyonce was on island. Beyonce and the camel.
Yeah. They say she was in there like, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Right.
I hope I can go see her again.
She was singing and look. If you like it, put your mouth on it. This is what I'm saying. It's like you give her a pass. You give her a pass. She can have a concert and everything after she's a known participant on Island. It's like people want to dismiss it. That's why you can't tell me nothing about what the media say about nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the media is going to make a bad guy out of whoever they want to be the bad guy.
And while we're on the topic of supposed rituals, let's talk about this video from 2024 where MIA claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce pressured her to get plastic surgery and take part in satanic rituals that involved covering herself in red liquid, smearing black goo all over herself, and putting on devil horns.
I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm coming for everyone now. And even Adele, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. Oh, I didn't want to drip myself in and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. All of them.
And since we're on the topic of Jay-Z allegedly performing rituals, let's get into the accusations Nicki Minaj made because she also didn't hold back. She made several tweets accusing him of being a PDF file and doing satanic rituals with babies shipped from foreign countries. She started it off by posting this AI photo of Jay-Z bald-headed with the caption that you can read for yourself. Remember when Jay-Z said he left condoms in a car seat? Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take from other countries and sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed red fluid. However, the jig is up. She then posted this photo of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was still reportedly 15 years old and said, "What in the F? Hashtag under 18 PDFer." If the things they are saying about Jay-Z are true, then it's really over for him. In the meantime, people had their thoughts like this person who said, Jay-Z is an evil billionaire just like all the rich white men y'all claim to hate. But since he is married to Beyonce, y'all ignore it. The man has been friends with Diddy for decades. He worked with R. Kelly after the Aaliyah stuff, is in the Epstein files, and there's more to wake up. Another person said, Jay-Z was in the Epstein files? He got a pattern, I see. No wonder Jay-Z didn't take that DNA test. Because his son's mother was 15 when he was 23. Not to mention he met Beyonce when she was 16 and he was 27. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Jay-Z getting clowned by 50 Cent? And do you believe the allegations about him being involved with Epstein? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.